Alright, so a little more about the app Sketchbook Express that Brianna used to create her book cover. When you open the app, you're going to get a blank screen, and you may want to import images from your photos, or you may want to create on here. So in order to do that, you want to be aware of this area up here, which I call the layer area. There's looks like two pieces of paper on top of one another. If you click on it, you will get a screen that looks like this. It will be the screen on which you're working on. If you click on the plus layer, the little plus icon here, you'll be able to add a separate piece of paper, which is very important if you want to add items to your picture or your drawing, which you can import by clicking on the little sunflower with the plus. It might ask you for access to your photos, but just hit OK, and you click on a photo and it will show up in your layer. If you highlight it in blue, you can adjust that layer, add things to it, including text. You can put a couple of pictures on top of one another. There's many things you can do. If you want, you can also merge these layers together when you're finished. So you could pick a photo, work on a writing or another photo, and then you can squeeze them together to make a final product. So that's very important. So here I show that this is how you import from your library. So another item within the app that Brianna used was the paintbrush. So once you click on this little paintbrush, you'll get a separate screen which shows the capabilities of that brush. So here you have various types of pencils, highlighters, erasers right here, your color selection. Up here is what the color looks like, and the width and thickness of the brush or color. You can adjust these by sliding these little balls back and forth. This is the paint bucket tool. Right now it's showing what's selected. You can pick a color by just touching on the color wheel. Here is your shape tool. This is the tool that Brianna used to create a background for her photo that she edited. So she clicked that. She then selected the square. She used her finger to drag and drop on her screen. Once you let go, the square will appear. Now you can leave it as a black square if you want, or you can fill the square by once again clicking on the paintbrush and then the paint bucket and tapping with inside your square. It will fill it. It will not fill an area in which there's an opening within your line. There are other tools that Brianna used. The three little dots represent other options. You tap that, you'll get a text or transform. If you click on text, the keyboard will appear and you'll be able to type, and whatever you type will appear in this little box or window. If you don't like your font, you can change it right here. You can also hit the color, change your color, and over to the right is a size tool to allow you to change the size of your font if you'd like. So I typed I love football, hit done, it will appear on your screen. So you may not like the position of it, so you'll notice that within that selection of the three dots there was a transform. If you free transform, you can use your fingers to position the text wherever you want, or if you go back into your layers and click on a separate layer that you want to move around, you can again take this word that's on the left hand side of your screen and move it to the right hand side of your screen within the square, which can be very helpful if you want to put many photos together within the one single page. When you've got everything placed pretty much where you want, obviously I don't, I was just messing around with the app, I'll hit done. And if I'm really happy what I have to click on this little icon right here, which allows you to save or don't save. It does not save by itself, you have to do that. Once saved, it will appear in your library. To export out, you hit the flower with the arrow. It will ask you how you want to export it, maybe send it to another app. And in the beginning, If it didn't ask for access to your photos, you can allow the sketchbook to search within your photos by hitting the flower with the plus. So once again, at the end you may want to merge before you save. You do that by hitting the downward button. It will not save unless you merge whatever you've been working on, if you've chosen to add many layers, which I recommend that you do. Good luck. And I just wanted to add a sample of what I did when I was faced with this project. And granted, it turned out to be a math book, but the idea is still the same, and hopefully you can do better. Thanks again. Bye.